In tonight's Viewer's Voice, North Texans are talking about the McKinney investigation. We received about 1,000 calls, some angry, some sad, some frustrated, but those callers were pretty evenly split, about 50-50 when it comes to support for the officer or the teenager. Here is your Viewer's Voice. This is the video that put a McKinney police officer on blast. It shows Corporal Eric Casebold's takedown and gun draw. Casebold resigned days later.
Our policies, our training, our practice do not support his actions. He came into the call out of control, and as the video shows, was out of control during the incident.
I applaud Chief Connolly for his comments and his actions. I think he's probably doing the best he can under this pressure, and I support him. I think he's a good man with good intentions.
I think it's insane that this officer McKinney resigned from his position because some parents don't want to teach their kids how to respect authority, adults, and other people for that matter.
I really hope the media and the blacks of McKinney are really, really proud of themselves. They just lost a really good cop.
And this police officer did not do anything wrong up there in McKinney that year. I don't care how old you are. You're supposed to respect the police and do whatever a police officer asks you to do or tell you to do. Now, that's one thing about these young black kids. And I know these kids nowadays, they don't do nothing. They're not raised. They just grown up.
When you're dealing with police youngsters out there, just shut up and do what they ask you to do and quit fussing and yelling back. It makes matters worse.
That video seen around the world was shot by 15-year-old Brandon Brooks.
I was like one of the few Caucasian people at the party, so I think it might have had something to do with racism.
He showed up at the Craig Ranch pool after hearing about the party on Twitter.
So I think that little guy needs to be held accountable for his stupidity. He's not smart and he's not a hero. He's just a stupid teenager.
Thank you for making that video, because if you did not make that video, we would never see what kind of slimeball Eric are.
Fox 4 is also taking some heat for our coverage of this story, even though we talked to a lot of folks about what happened, including people who were at the party, the chief of police, Dejaria Becton, the teen who was taken down, her lawyer, and the lawyer for Corporal Eric Casebold.
Disgusting. I am sick. I am sick by what you're doing, Fox. You should be ashamed.
I mean, is it the only way y'all can find something to report on and just to make stuff happen and keep it all stirred up? I mean, y'all is the problem with most of this stuff. It ain't the police.
We are known as a friendly state, and we want to remain that way. If we're going to be on the map or make the news, we want to be for something positive.
Something a little more like this, maybe?
The day I started living by the rules you set down is the day the Dallas Cowboys will be back in the Super Bowl.
Ah, the good old days.
We won't hold our breath.
What's on your mind? Call us 214-720-3103 or email when you visit us online, fox4news.com.